always thrilled to have your company here on cricketnews.com as we build towards IPL 2020. We are so very thrilled because we have so many offerings this IPL for you, and one among them is this video series where we are profiling every single team heading into IPL 2020, and in this one we're talking about the Kolkata Knight Riders. If you look at the Mumbai Indians as the Real Madrid of the IPL, if you look at Chennai as the Barcelona of the IPL, Kolkata Knight Riders are slowly building towards becoming the Manchester City of the league. And I say that because they're slowly growing towards becoming a global cricket brand. They already have a team in the CPL with the Trinbago Knight Riders, remember, who are walking in as the champions of CPL 2020. They also have interest towards acquiring a franchise in the 100 in London as well, and obviously they've had the KKR for a long time. So they're building this global community, this nexus within themselves of becoming a global cricket brand, and they're sort of moving and maneuvering around it. And one of the very notable things that has happened is that Brendan McCullum, the head coach of the TKR, has now been appointed as the head coach of the Kolkata Knight Riders. The great legend of KKR, the mythical hero that Brendan McCullum is, that 158 which set the trend from game 1 of the IPL by Brendan McCullum, and then he went on to become an absolute legend of the franchise. He now returns as the head coach of this team, and with Brendan McCullum comes in a wonderful brand of cricket, an aggressive brand of cricket, a brand of cricket that takes the opposition on from the very beginning, and that is something that you can expect from the Kolkata Knight Riders. What Brendan McCullum has also done is that he's gotten Eoin Morgan. Eoin Morgan can widely be regarded as one of the great white ball captains of all time, and he's proven that with this incredible World Cup win in 2019, but also he's grown immensely as a limited overs cricketer with his experience across the world, and especially his experience of playing in conditions in Abu Dhabi and Dubai in the T10 leagues, remember, will come in really handy. What KKR have also done is they've splashed the bank, they've splashed the cash for Pat Cummins in the auction. They've also gone on to get Tom Banton, remember, a big signing, a 21-year-old hard-hitting English batsman who I think is the next Kevin Peterson or the first Tom Banton. So the foreign contingent obviously is back to the rafters, a really strong foreign contingent, but then the concerns start to emerge when you take a closer look at their bowling. Kuldeep Yadav, remember, has had a slightly indifferent IPL 2018. He's not had a great time with the Indian team as well. There have been concerns over his form for India, but now the onus will be on Kuldeep Yadav to deliver in conditions that are conducive to spin bowling, that surfaces that will turn and they'll turn square. Can Kuldeep deliver in these conditions will be the question. The other concern that I have is, who is your death bowling specialist? Pat Cummins. For all the chatter around Pat Cummins, you don't seem to think of Pat Cummins as a death bowling specialist, do you? You don't seem to liken him with the Bumrahs, the Rabadas, the Bhuvneshwar Kumars of the world. So you take him out of the way and you think of him as a power play middle overs bowler. So who bowls at the death? Does Prasidh Krishna take that responsibility? Do one of the pacers take that responsibility? That, I think, will be a question that will have to be answered. But when you look at the team overall, it's an absolutely incredible side. Alright, so here's my probable KKR 11 now. This is the place where I think KKR fans will get really excited. When we take a look at what could be the 11 for this side, it's really mouth-watering, it really is. So you open with Shubman Gill, whom I think is due a big IPL. He's spent some time with Team India, remember, and I think he's really beginning to show what he can do, and he has shown it, remember, for India A, but now can he do it for KKR? I think he can. Shubman Gill, Sunil Narine at the top, of course, who comes in at the back end of a great CPL. Nitish Rana is the slightly smaller name in this top order, but don't discount this left-hander. He's an absolute gem of a talent. In comes Owen Morgan at 4 or Dinesh Karthik at 4. Depending on who gets out, the left-right combination can be kept intact. So Morgan and Dinesh Karthik at the 4 and 5, and then in comes Russell at 6 at his preferred position. Then Rinku Singh or Siddesh Lad, depending on how you want to go about it. I would go with Siddesh Lad. He's shown in the domestic circuit for years and years what he can do. He's called the crisis man of Bombay cricket, and I think he certainly has the potential to deliver at this top level. I think Abhishek Nair knows what he's doing by getting Siddesh Lad there. So I think that's going to be a big signing. Pat Cummins comes in next. Kuldeep Yadav, Prasidh Krishna, Nagar Koti or Shivam Mavi could be the other option. Also Sandeep Warrior is the other option that's available. So that forms a very formidable KKR 11. However, the concerns will be in the lower order, and of course death polling will be a massive concern. Waiting in the wings are of course Tom Banton, who doesn't get a look in immediately, but KKR fans will be crying out loud to give Banton a go. The other trump card could be Varun Chakravarti, the mystery spinner who's been gotten in for crores of rupees. Remember, this lad does not train with the rest in usual times, which means he has a private setup for himself, and he apparently does not want to disclose his mystery bowling details to the world. So you never know, he might just be introduced in one of these games and he could be given a go-ahead, like Joy Bhattacharya explained on CricBuzz some time back. So I think this team is really well stacked up. They've got Brendan McCullum in. The leadership team looks very good, but can they come together as a team and deliver at the highest stage will be the question. I think if they can do that, then KKR will undoubtedly be one of the teams to look out for in this IPL.